Have you seen the logo on the Pinnacle whacked out water bottles?
Yeah, it's my brother's WOW logo.
It totally is the logo.
Yeah, they completely ripped it off.
Wow.
Completely. The logo's up on whackbag.com and I don't know, everywhere. All the websites have
it's the sticker.
Yeah.
And they put it on the front of their bottles.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, you guys do have that copywritten, right?
Yeah, my brother has it copywritten.
Little litigation there.
Yeah, well, it's kind of sad too, because Pinnacle, they've been advertising with the show off and on for years.
Yeah.
And they just blatantly take our logo and throw it on some brand new water product they have.
Mm-hmm.
Whacked out water? What's wacky about it?
It's Zanerific, I guess. I don't know. Whacked out water. It's a caffeine drink or something.
When we were at WNEW, we had a lot of people pitching some ridiculous products to us. And there was we would have to take these meetings upstairs before the show. And remember the time the guy came in with his water product, and basically he was claiming that it could get more oxygen and
the oxygen water
into his water.
That fad.
But isn't water like H2O? It's not H200 or H2O to the fourth power.
Yeah, we were asking if it was a different chemical composition.
Yeah,
no, what they do is like just aerate air through it. They just pump air through the water, bottle it, and say it's oxygenated water.
Yeah.
What a scam that is, and sell it for like 10 times the amount of regular water.
You know what's good if you want oxygen in water? You take a sip of water, then you go. There you go.
Yeah, we couldn't understand this whole concept.
What do you breathe it in?
But I guess they did. I don't know. I guess they did advertise with our show.
Yeah, there was a study done that showed that even if there was more oxygen in the water, like they had saturated the water with oxygen, that it really had no benefit when you ingest it by drinking it.
Yeah.
Oxygen really did nothing. What a scam. Oh, but there we were hawking it.
Oh, we hawked it, all right.
I remember
we hawked and hawked and hawked.
That's a good wreck.
Wow, there's the wreck of the morning, Northern State Parkway in Woodbury.
Looks like somebody flipped over their car and hit an overpass on the parkway.
Right.
Look, the lights are still on. I bet there's somebody still in there?
Probably.
That's like a brand new accident.
Probably someone's in there.
Yeah, because there's no emergency people on the scene yet.
Wow. Wow, that's a crazy one. Anyway.
Yeah, that's your accident of the day.
Might have been some black ice, Anthony. Some black ice.
Got to watch the black ice.
Hey, speaking of black boxes, we were talking about, Ricky and the GPS and all that. I was watching TV the other night, and have you heard about this new thing they got for concerned parents out there? Some kind of black box you put in your vehicle.
Yeah.
So when your teenager's driving around, you could kind of keep tabs on them.
You could tell where they are.
You could tell where they are. You could tell. You could get a whole readout of their ride to see when they were speeding and stuff.
Oh, it gives you all the vital stats. Of
man.
The car.
Right,
how fast they're going.
Right on the website. Like you can go to the website and you can see where Junior is. And then you can see, then you punch a link or whatever, and it shows you how fast he's going, how fast he has gone.
Oh, really? So you could look at his whole night
it's
of
a
being
whole,
out and
it's
see
a whole
how fast
graph.
he was going, where
it's a whole
he's
graph.
been.
It's like, wow, he was going over 80 miles an hour during this stretch of a highway.
Wow.
And then supposedly there's some kind of thing you can punch in to set off an alarm in the car to warn your child, hey, I'm watching you and you're speeding. What are you doing? Jeez. And then I think it goes as far as shutting off the vehicle if you really want.
You could shut down the vehicle.
Shut down the vehicle from home while your teenager's driving around.
That is great.
You probably get a point where you could put a breathalyzer in there, and that can go back, so you can tell if they've been drinking. Wow. Yeah, that's technology for you. That's a little creepy, but...
Creepy, and how helpful that would have been at one point in my life. Jim, I know it looks like a girl, but it's not. Over. Thanks, Dad.
Camera in there.
Oh, Dad, thank you.
Just tell him you want to smell his breath.
Get out of my vehicle, you androgynous imposter.
That's pretty good.
Could have saved a world of hurt.
That's pretty good.
Man. I know as a teen growing up, that would have been very detrimental to me having fun. Because it was all about drinking, driving fast, being where you're not supposed to be, smashing home late,
smashing mailboxes with bats.
Yeah, or just your car. I used to just run the car into them. Or you go to the supermarket parking lots and and grab the shopping cart and wheel that thing up to about 60 miles an hour out the window as you're holding on and let go of it, who knows what it's hitting? Who cares?
Who cares? You're young and crazy.
The old days. Yeah. Young and crazy. Didn't have any of this computerized stuff to rat you out.
Right.
You're hanging out with two brothers, and one says, because there's a man walking shirtless down a road in the afternoon, one says, "Hey, Stanley, let's get some hot oil and throw it on him." The guy wanted to leak motor oil out of the hot engine. It was 90 degrees into a parquet dish, like a butter thing, and throw it on the guy with no shirt. Let's throw hot oil on him, Stanley.
Brilliant. Brilliant. That's real thinking.
Steve on Long Island, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
I saw that same report about the little black box for the cars.
Yeah.
Apparently what makes the alarm go off is when you reach a certain G-force.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you turn too hard or you accelerate too fast or stop too fast, it sets the alarm off.
Really?
Yeah, tell me how that doesn't make people go crazy when they're driving.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Punching out.
I would love to discuss it further, but I'm not good at G-force discussions.
No, not at all.
I couldn't even tell you what a G-force is officially.
G-force.
I know it makes your face look all weird if you're in too many G's.
I actually thought it was the place on the force that makes it come.
Eric from Colorado.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Eric?
Hey, that box you're talking about, one of the TV stations out here had a story last night that they have this for the cell phones now, where you can install it on your kid's cell phone and it will monitor it, and you can monitor them on your computer, and if they're doing something wrong, you can call them.
Wait, how does it monitor the cell phone?
It's a device. It's a special type of cell phone.
Yeah.
I only caught part of the story, but they were saying it's a special type of cell phone.
Yeah, I can tell where you are.
Everything your kid's doing at all times.
It can tell where you are. Again, on a website or
so it's
something.
A little
you
GPS
can
thing.
pop it up and see where your slut daughter is. That's what it's made for.
Sure.
Come on, let's be real. It's not made for the guys that are going out. It's the slut daughter.
Yeah, why is she making a phone call on her back?
What is she doing? Where is she? She's at that guy's house she's not supposed to be at.
Yeah, let's say hi to Matt in Nevada. Cool. Matt, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, man.
Yeah, that black box, it's all part of the government scheme. They're doing all types of little things like that with the kids' backpacks, the cell phones, everything like that. In California, they want to make it law that every car has the black box.
They're already coming off the assembly line with them. We've talked about that before.
It's just another way to...
Let me
what we're doing, when we're doing it, why we're doing it.
Let me ask you a question. I understand the Big Brother argument, and I don't want Big Brother looking at me, but I am so sick of kids and parental nonsense. I think it's great if parents want to monitor their kids. Good. Stop asking the rest of society to do it. Like, if you can monitor your dumb, awful child from home, good. Why should the rest of us worry about it?
Yeah, that's true, but it goes deeper, and it's just going to get further and further into our personal life.
But here's the problem I have. What you're giving is like a slippery slope argument. And does that, like, because something can be abused, does that mean that it shouldn't be used? Like, technically, innocent people can go to jail. The jail can be abused, so should we not have jail just because it can be used in an abusive way?
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's going to become so regular and everyone's going to be okay with it that when it comes down hard on all of us, I mean, it's just going to seem normal.
Yeah, it doesn't really come down hard, though.
Yeah, what are they going to find out, to be very honest with you? I mean, I'm not saying I want them in my life every 2 minutes. What can they possibly
They use them in
find
court
out?
cases, is what I was reading. They take these black boxes, which are in cars already. A lot of the General Motors cars have them in there already. And if you have an accident and the airbag is deployed, they could look at how fast you were going, when you stepped on the brakes, things like that. And it could be used in court if somebody wants to argue that the accident didn't take place like you're saying it did.
That's great.
Yeah, that's fine. And with the kids, if you're under 18 years of age, you don't have any rights anyway.
Nope.
You're out in your car. Your parents absolutely have a right to know exactly where you are at any given moment. That's just the way it is. Once you get over that age, then it gets a little tricky as to who knows where you are at any given time.
That blows, though, dude. When we were under 18, you were sneaking out, doing the party thing.
It blows, you're right, but sorry, the future's here. They got the technology. The parents can use them. If they had that stuff when we were growing up, I'm sure that, people would have been pissed at it, but that's life.
Right.
You're going to have flying cars, but you won't be able to bang in them. Why? Because your stupid parents are looking at you.
We're never going to have
We'll
flying
never
cars.
have a flying car.
Not in our lifetime.
Probably not.
This stupid flying car. They've been talking about that. I've been reading Popular Mechanics and Popular Science for years, and they always have the cover picture, the flying car. Dude. And you go through it, you look how cool it would be. Never going to happen.
Why don't they just admit we're never going to have a flying car?
People can't drive regular cars.
How the hell are they going to organize flying cars in the air?
I've actually read something about that, and one thing would be that your windshield or whatever, there'd be a computer readout, and it would kind of print out lines in front of you, and you just kind of follow them on your computer.
Follow them. People can't work in 2 dimensions on the street.
Right.
They're going to start working in 3 dimensions.
Well, it might be automated, I'm saying. It might be
automated.
Yeah.
There's just not going to be flying cars ever.
You know how many people hit other people just going
straight,
forward, backwards, side to side? Imagine up and down. Imagine you're flying your flying car, and some old asshole is coming up and just bangs into the bottom of your car, your flying car, hits the unit that's keeping you in the air. Mechanical problems. You ever see that car on the side of the road as you're driving home and go, I wonder what happened to that guy? That would just be a flaming wreckage on the street because you'd fall out of the sky.
Just thousands and thousands of commuters coming from Long Island to Manhattan in their flying cars. Yeah, that'll work.
Cars.
That'll work.
Doing donuts in the flight path of the runways of airports. Some kid in his flying car. Flying car would be the most dangerous thing ever, ever, ever. Flying car, indeed.
I understand they have a flying car they're working on, but it works only like a Ted Kennedy model where it goes 10 feet and then just falls into the water. Wow, this is great. No, it's not.
Could you imagine Ricky in a flying car? See? You got to realize, it's not Einstein's driving around in these flying cars. You know, not everybody is going to have a flying car and be like, okay, I should be home soon. You know, my vector is home. I'm near our home runway, and it's going to be what? What does this button do? You fall out of the sky on top of me. Great. Thank you. There's a reason there's not a flying car. I'm sure they have the technology somewhere for a flying car. I don't want to see it.
But wouldn't a flying car be called an airplane?
No.
No?
From what I've seen, it doesn't look like it's based on wings with air moving. It's some type of levitation device.
All right,
like a Harrier jet.
Right. I've seen these models and mock-ups. Do you see the one with the 4 engines on it that tilt like a Harrier? And it lifts you up and lets you go. And the guy that built this thing has one, and he won't fly it because he doesn't want to wreck it. Because he's only got one. That tells you something right there. He built it. Picture going into a showroom, some old idiot. Yeah, I'll take one. Oh, no thank you.
I'd love to have a flying car.
All right, let's say
who wouldn't?
Peeking in windows.
Let's say hi to David in Orlando. David.
What's up, guys?
Hey, man.
Picking up flying
Just so
trannies.
You guys know
How you doing, Daddy? 18,000 feet.
David, go ahead.
every cell phone the last 2 years has GPS on it. These fucking idiots think it's new technology. Every cell phone has that shit.
Doesn't have GPS.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. They can kind of tell where. They can kind of tell.
Phone
hey, shithead!
Put out in the last 2 years by national law.
It's not GPS, you idiot.
What is it
then?
Idiot,
but
it tracks
also,
where you are based
you know,
on the cell towers that are around you. You can kind of see where you are, but not to the accuracy that GPS has. Every phone has GPS.
Talking.
He's still talking. You idiot! Shut up, you fucking buffoon!
Hey guys,
I hate you. You're a misinformed jack-off.
Yes.
I do have a funny story.
All right.
All
right, hold on.
Hold on. Let me buckle in.
Let's all strap in for David's funny story.
Oh.
Birthday boy, you ready for a funny story?
All set. He hung up.
Of course he did.
What an ass. For years, you have been able to kind of zero in on certain phones where you are based on the cell towers. But it's not like GPS. Every phone has GPS. Indeed.
Well,
and everyone has a flying car.
By the national law, they have to.
They have to. Yeah, quoting more laws. We were talking about that last week. Everyone with their laws. No, it's a law. Shut up.
Ryan in New Hampshire, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Hey, I know Nextel has that tracking stuff because my company uses it to track us. So you got to shut the phone off if you want to go take a nap somewhere for a while.
Yeah, that's creepy. Workplace is tracking you. They have the GPS in the cars. A lot of the car rental agencies too. when you're driving that, they could fine you for speeding. It's in the contracts. They know how fast you're going, and if they find out you were speeding, they can fine you. It's amazing.
You guys were talking about. Sorry. You guys were talking about the black boxes. We had a teenager that got into a big accident up here, killed a kid or two, and the local police pulled the black box out of the Jeep, and they're going to use the information from that as to whether or not they charge this kid with murder.
Yeah, and most people don't even know it's in their cars.
Yep.
Look, I drive fast, all right, but it's like technically, if they can use something that can keep you from breaking the law, and I know I sound like a real goody two-shoes Republican, I don't mean it like that, but I mean legally the argument, how are you going to make the argument? I have the right to speed if you don't catch me? I mean, it's hard to find legal basis to make that argument on it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Jimmy, I know tickets are selling out real quick for your stint up here in Boston in a couple of weeks, so...
Oh, April 8, 9, yeah, the connection. What's that, buddy?
Hoping to get down to see you in Boston.
Okay, thank you.
Tickets are going real fast.
Yeah, get tickets right away because Jim Norton's show at the Borgata sold in 4 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it went in like 4 hours.
It's sold-out show for the Borgata.
Yeah, my friend Robert Levinson and his mom, I wanted to go see this 3D Parasite movie, but they made me go see on a Golden Pond, which I actually really love, though.
You did?
It's one of my favorite movies.
Did you love it then?
Why?
I was surprised I liked it.
Why do you like the movie so?
He's well acted. I mean, come on, Fonda and Hepburn, it was brilliant.
One of the worst replacement movies ever for me. I went to go see Alien in the movie theater, and it was full, so I had to go see Battlestar Galactica in the movie theater. What a trade-off. Oof.
My dad, I wanted to go see My Bodyguard, and I forget what black and white Woody Allen film he took me to, which I may enjoy now that I'm 36. But, you know.
Yeah, as a kid?
Yeah, ask Sun-Yi if you can smell her breath. Thanks, Dad. It smells like lollipops. She's 3.
Yeah, kids, they're not really going for the Woody Allen movies.
I was not. It was a bad one, too. It might have been Stardust Memories. Someone could correct me. I think that may have been it.
Jesus.
And it was so bad. I was so disappointed. My dad actually took me to see like the second half of My Bodyguard in another theater.
You sure it wasn't like nice. Zelig?
No. I think this is like way before Zelig.
Oh, way before.
Yeah,
Zelig.
I was probably 13 or 14.
Oh, all right.
I went to go see Saturday Night Fever in the theater with my mom and my grandmother, and I was sitting right between the two of them. Talk about the most embarrassing movie moment ever. When what's her face there? Annette is getting gangbanged in the back seat of that car. Oh, my God. You happy now? You're a cunt. And I'm sitting there, and my grandma is right next to me. Whoa. I was sweating profusely. Sweating. Like, I was embarrassed for 2 hours straight. It's bringing it all back. Sitting there, totally red, beat red. Grandma on the left, Mommy on the right, just watching Annette get gangbanged by John Travolta's buddies on the Verrazano Bridge. Why didn't you call me, Tony? Why didn't you call me? I don't know what's more embarrassing, that or the fact that I walked into the movie theater with the same platform shoes that loser that fell off the bridge was wearing. Horrible. Hey, Grandma, you ever get banged like that in a Model T? Comes out of the dancing place with a condom in her hand, just yearning for John Travolta's mom. Oh, yeah, thanks. Well, I'd almost forgotten that moment in life.
It's really a nice place you have.
We went
It's around time.
Puerto Ricans.
Take off your top now.
Yeah.
Take off first.
Annette, cigarette? Do we have to listen to any more of this?
Bend over.
What is that from? What is that?
Ben breathing normally?
Nigga, fuck me.
I can't do that.
Say, nigga.
Nigga.
Fuck me hard.
Fuck me hard. Nigga, you fuck me hard.
Wow. I don't think that was from Saturday Night Fever, but
That's exactly what that GPS in the car is for. To prevent awful,
of course.
against the Bible moments like that.
You sure don't want to hit the auto dial for your parents on that one, right? What is that? My little girl's phone? Let me answer that. Oh, then you got to hear that.
All right, well. And the funny thing is, sometimes you hear your friend say something. I had a similar problem. Like when you said I was sitting between my mother and my grandmother, I'm like, oh my God, I had the same problem.
Yeah.
Which finger do you smell first?
We have a clip from what, Eric? From Saturday Night Fever? All right, Derek's got a clip for us, Anthony.
Come on, get away!
You know, you're such a fucking cock teaser, you know that?
You fucking call me no goddamn cock teaser!
You are a cock teaser. Why are you hanging around with me?
Dancing, that's why.
Oh, dancing, huh?
Dancing down the disco. Hey, Annette, I don't want to be your dancing partner no more.
What a buffoon, Tony Manero.
It was the guy.
Yeah, that dialogue, and I'm sitting next to my grandmother. That was awful. Talking about cocks. Oh, looking over. Hey, Grandma, remember Grandpa's cock? What do you say? Horrible.
Did the guy who killed himself in that, whatever his name was, did he play Ralph Garcia in Fame? Is that the same guy I'm thinking of?
Same type. I'm not sure if it was him.
I know he was in the movie. I don't know if it was the same guy.
You didn't call me, Tony.
No, come on down from here.
Why did he kill himself? I don't remember.
He didn't really kill himself.
He fell?
He kind of fell. Yeah, he fell off the bridge.
Yeah, he was like...
Yeah, he was trying to be cool like the rest of the
guys. He was cool,
guys.
and he was stoned and drunk or whatever.
Playing grab-ass with each other on the Verrazano Narrows Bridge and jumping around and doing handstands. He was trying to be cool with his big platform shoes. And he was dancing. Like, Tony, I'm dancing. I'm dancing, Tony. Hey, he fell off the bridge.
Yeah, he fell.
And it was a lot of sorrow there. And Tony Manero gets over it in like 15 minutes.